Hey everybody, welcome back to Royal Tarot Readings. This is my fun channel that I do for tarot readings on the royal family. All information presented in this video is for fun and entertainment purposes only. It's fun, it's tarot. I'm just a gal with cards. Alright, so today I would like to talk a little bit about this letter from the New York City Police Department that was included in Harry's legal case. And in the 52-page ruling that the judge returned, he did mention this letter. He said it didn't have any bearing on the ruling that he made, but I thought it was interesting. If it didn't have any bearing on the ruling that he made, why did he mention it so prominently? And today or yesterday, by magic, a California newspaper had a copy of the letter. My goodness, how is that possible unless someone gave it to them, allegedly? So this letter was published, and I will show you a copy of it. And immediately there are some interesting things that are of interest in this letter. I was watching Lady C earlier today and yesterday, and there was a reader who was actually a forensic a document expert. And these people can look at letters and documents and determine if they are authentic or not based on the information you can see in the pixels and the fonts and everything else. I've actually looked into this when I used to work for a certain agency, and it is very interesting, document forensics, because so much can be done today. I mean, you can use any editing software. You can use Microsoft Paint and change documents. So yeah. Anyway, I'll show you a picture of that right now. Okay, so now that you've seen that, let me point out some interesting information about this letter, and I'll put it back up here so you can look at it while I'm talking. This document, the forensic document expert said that the letterhead was not correct, and I'm going to show you a copy of a legitimate letter from the New York City Police Department, and this is courtesy of the Royal Grift. The video she had today, I'll put a link below, and I will credit her on when I show this picture. And as you can see in the letterhead on the top, it says what department has issued this letter. In the font itself, you can see that the right-hand side is completely lined up. This is called inline formatting, I believe is the name of it. And this is where no matter how many letters there are on the line, everything will line up on the right. The margin on the right and the left is completely lined up with the words. That's not the case with the document that was submitted. And also the font is not correct. Now, I used to work for the government. Okay, I was in the military. I used to work for another government agency. And fonts are extremely important. You are not permitted to use a different font than what is authorized for that agency. And the one that's being used in the letter that was submitted to the court is not the same as the New York City Police Department font. So those two things are very suspicious right there. So I'm not saying the letter is illegitimate or forged or tampered with in any way. I am not saying that at all. I'm just saying that the one that was submitted does not look like a normal letter from the New York City Police Department. Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, I do want to also mention one more thing, that Richard Smith, who is copied on this letter, is referred to as commander of the Metropolitan, or actually he is referred to as the superintendent of the New York City Police Department. He's retired now. He was not the superintendent. He was the commander of the Metropolitan Counterterrorism in 2019. He was not the superintendent. He had not been demoted. This is not his proper title. So that's very interesting. So was this letter originally written in 2019 when he was the commander of the Metropolitan Counterterrorism in 2019? I don't know why they refer to him as a superintendent when that is a lower rank than what he had and currently has as a retired commander. So very, very interesting. So, all right. Now that we have all that information out of the way, we are going to talk about this New York City letter. All right, today I'm going to use the Mystic Mondays tarot deck. This is a very nice tarot deck. I haven't used it for a little while. Oh, maybe I have. I used them so much I don't remember. I don't think I've used this one. Maybe I did when I was traveling. Yeah, I think I did when I was at my sister's, but it's very, very nice. I really like it. And we're going to ring the bell to clear the energy. All right, there we go. I love that bell. And when you get the instructions for it, it specifically says do not cover the bell when you are ringing it because it'll change the tone. So it's very important to hold it by the top. So there we go. All right, so let's talk about our questions while I shuffle. All right, so was the letter from the New York City Police Department that was submitted to the court, was that the result of tampering or forgery? Allegedly. Was that letter submitted to the court the result of tampering or forgery? Allegedly. And who was the person who gave that document to Harry's lawyer? His attorney, his barrister, whoever the attorney was. Who was it who gave that letter to Harry's attorney? Oops. I got a couple of them here. Pentacles and Six of Cups, okay. And then do Harry's lawyers know about the letter's authenticity or lack thereof? So what word are they confident about? I'll tell you what, ring the bell here. Are Harry's lawyers confident about the letter's authenticity? Are they confident about the letter's authenticity? Today, are they confident? And did the judge who rendered the decision, did he validate the letter? In other words, did he contact the writer to verify its contents? Did the judge validate the letter that was given to him in Harry's case? And will Harry actually be permitted will Harry actually be permitted to appeal the ruling? Because he lost, the decision was not in his favor. 52-page ruling, not in his favor. And Judge Harry immediately said that he was going to appeal the ruling. So is he actually going to be allowed to appeal the ruling? Because it has to be approved. He can't just say he's going to appeal it because he didn't like it. He can't do that. That's not the way it works. So his attorneys will submit an appeal, a request for an appeal, and it'll either be approved or not. So is this a request for appeal going to be approved? And, whoops, boy, these cards are ready. Will Harry win the appeal? If he actually does appeal, is he going to win? And final thing, which is I think what Harry's actually after in the long run, is will Harry and Meghan ultimately be granted their IPP status back again? The both of them. So in their current, with the two of them together, are Harry and Meghan going to be eventually granted, ultimately granted their IPP status again? It's always given to members of the royal family, the British royal family, working royals, and since they're not, they no longer have that status. All right, so, ooh, death card, okay. So once I'm done here, I'll tell you one more thing about that IPP status. Whoops. All right, I think we're just about ready here. Oh my gosh, yeah, I think we're ready. Cards are like, will you shut up? All right, okay. One more and I'm done. Oop. Ooh, it's a 10 of swords. Okay. Okay. All right, we're going to go with this one because they're ready. Okay. So I'll go ahead and cut. All right, now that I've cut, and I have 7 questions. All right, so now that I've cut, I'm going to mention that when a person has an international protected status, they have IPP status, internationally protected person status, when they have the status, not only do they have very advanced 24/7 security, they also are given access to intel, to government intelligence, so that they can see if there are any threats out there, blah, 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 and they also get information on people. Now, does anyone want Harry and Meghan to be given intelligence information about people? What would they do with that information? Harry already wants to know the name of the person who denied him the extra security. That was shown on the ruling. Was that a veiled threat? I want that person's name. That's what he said. It's like, wow. All right. Underlying energy is the High Priestess. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ooh, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay. The next one was the Moon, but oh goodness. Oh. All right, I have to take that one too. All right, here we go. All right, so the High Priestess is about manifestation. It's about tricks. It's about trying to manifest what your true desire is, and it can use trickery to do it. It's a very powerful Arcana card. And then the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Upright, it's about giving and receiving, a quid pro quo, generosity. And in reverse, it's about either being very stingy, not being generous, or your generosity is not returned, so that you give more than you receive. Could be also that you receive more than you give as well. And then the Moon is about lies and illusion and fear and anxiety. Oh my goodness. Ooh, we have a lot of underlying energy. Of course, I tried to concentrate on the letter, but we did ask a few more things, so maybe why that's so much underlying energy. All right, so let's take a look now. Was the letter from the New York City Police Department that was submitted to the court the result of tampering or forgery, allegedly? Two of Swords. Oh my goodness. So the Two of Swords is bad decision that hasn't been made yet. This is a hard decision that has to be made. They haven't decided yet. Oh gosh, I'm getting goosebumps. And I know I mentioned this, but when I do, it usually means I'm right over the target. Whatever I'm thinking about is actually what is the case. There was some trickery involved, and they haven't decided yet what they're going to do about it. There's some illusion and deception going on, and it looks like they received this letter that was never given. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I'm going to take that as a yes. There was something involved in it, and they haven't decided what to do about it. Two of Swords. Wow. Okay, that's a yes. And they don't know what they're going to do about it. Allegedly. It's just the cards. I'm just telling you what's in the energy of the cards. Don't come after me. Okay. Who was the person who gave that document to Harry's lawyer? Who was the person who gave that document to the attorney? The Queen of Swords. Oh my God. I was hoping I'd get a direct answer, and I sure did. Well, hi, Meghan. Allegedly, she's the one who gave it to him. And she did some tricks. She did some manifestation to get it to say what she wanted to say. It's an illusion. And she gave it. She didn't receive it. Oh, goodness. Allegedly, it was Meghan. Yikes. Okay. Do Harry's lawyers know, or do they know about the letter's authenticity? And then I reworded it to say, are they confident about the authenticity of the letter? Are Harry's lawyers confident about the authenticity of the letter? The Ten of Wands. It's a burden. They did not do that, did they? Did they submit a document they knew was false? Allegedly? Oh my God. I did not expect such a direct answer. Okay. They knew that the letter, there were some tricks involved with the letter. There was some manifestation. They knew it was an illusion, and they knew that she gave it to them but had never received it. It's a burden. It's a very heavy burden on them right now. Oh my goodness, especially now that the judge has mentioned it. Oh my goodness, allegedly. Oh my God, allegedly. Oh, okay. Did the judge validate the letter? So in other words, did he contact the writer to verify its contents? Say that 3 times fast. The Three of Cups. I think he did. He contacted, he and 2 other people. He talked to 2 other people. Oh my goodness, because he's not dumb. I think he saw the manifestation. He saw through the illusion, and he knew what he had been given was not true. Oh my goodness. He did. He and two other people, he probably had his assistants. Oh my goodness. So he and two other people know about the authenticity of the letter. Oh my goodness. Again, this is all allegedly. I'm just telling you what the cards are telling me. Okay. Will Harry actually win? Is he going to be allowed to appeal the ruling? Is his request for appeal going to be approved? Ooh, the Knight of Wands in reverse. I don't think so. So, okay, so the King of Wands is about, authority, police, and so the Knight of Wands is about junior authority. And upright, it would be about a favorable decision, and in reverse, it's not a favorable decision. I don't think it's going to be approved, and it's going to be disapproved by the lower court. Wow, they're not going to allow him to appeal it. Oh, how interesting! So the manifestation, and the attempt at trickery, and the illusion, and the giving of the letter is not going to help him win an appeal. And it's over the Queen of Swords. Oh, she's going to be mad. She may say something about it when it's not approved. I don't think it's going to be approved. At least that's what the cards are saying right now. And will Harry win the appeal? Well, now that we have that card, this is moot, but we'll see what it says. Will Harry win the appeal? I know he wasn't going to win it anyway. The Princess of Pentacles. He's going to lose money. Because upright, this is about success with money. Oops. And then in reverse, it's about not having success with money. This manifestation is not going to work. It's going to cost him. The illusion, the fear and anxiety is going to come out because of this letter that they gave to the court. Oh my goodness. Oh, and it's going to be a burden that's going to cost money. Wow. Yikes. Okay. And is Harry, are Harry and Meghan ultimately going to be granted their IPP status that they want so desperately? The Fool. So they're going to try every way possible that they know. So this is not going to be the last attempt to try to get the IPP status back. They're going to keep trying. And they may run right off this cliff here because they're not watching what they're doing. They're now going to try everything and anything, even if it's stupid. Which most of the things that Harry tries to do is stupid. I'm not going to say allegedly to that because that's my opinion. He is really stupid. He doesn't think things through. It's going to put him right off the cliff there. So he's going to keep trying, but they're going to keep trying to manifest it, and with tricks and illusion and maybe more deception in documents, but the fear and anxiety is going to take hold. I don't think it's determined yet. And the reason why I worded it that way with Harry and Meghan is if they get divorced, allegedly, in the future, and Harry goes back to the royal family, he may get his IPP status back. That's why I included the two of them together. Are the two of them going to get their IPP status back? And they're going to keep trying. So I don't know that it's decided yet. But because the judge authenticated the letter, I think that's what's probably going to come down and stand in their way. Oh, wow. What a direct reading. Okay, so let's do a wrap-up here. Was the letter that was submitted to the court the result of tampering or forgery? And it was, allegedly, and they're trying to decide what to do about it. This is about a decision. And the decision is what to do about this trick that was played. And they see the illusion, and they know the anxiety and fear that will come out if they expose it. And they know that what they were given was an illusion. Oh my goodness. Okay. And who was the person who gave that document to Harry's lawyers? It was Meghan, allegedly. And do Harry's lawyers, are they confident about the authenticity of the document? They are not, and they know that it's a burden. If they didn't know it before, they know it now. And it's a burden now on them. Because they're aware of now they're afraid. the attorneys are afraid now because they know they are aware of the trickery, that what they were given was not what they received from the New York City Police Department, and the illusions there. And now the anxiety and fear is coming out, will come out. And did the judge validate the letter he got? He did, with 2 other people. He did validate the letter, and that's why he knows that it's not what it appears. It's the moon. It's not what it appears. It's an illusion. And it was a trick that was played on the court, and he's, I'm sure, not happy about it, because what he was given was a trick. It's not true. And will Harry actually win the appeal? Or, I'm sorry, will he be permitted to appeal the ruling, and he will not be allowed? It's going to be determined at the lower court. And will Harry win the appeal? He will not. He's not going to be allowed to do it. And because of that, he's now going to have to pay the attorney's costs for his attorneys, and the attorneys for the state, or I'm not sure how to refer to it, for the realm, for the prosecutor. He's going to have to pay those attorneys' costs. And yeah, it's going to cost them money because of this trick they tried to pull. And it may. I didn't see the judgment or justice card come up, so I don't know if there's going to be any legal action yet. But we really didn't ask about that. We can ask about that in a follow-up reading. And will Harry and Meghan ultimately be granted their IPP status back? They're going to try everything and anything to do that. But what's going to stand in their way is the fact that the judge knows this document was false. Allegedly, the document was not true. So that's going to stand in their way because they're going to try to manifest it and try every trick in the book. But the illusion of the document is known, and what they gave to the court was not real. It was false, allegedly. So that's what's going to stand in their way here. Wow. Well, that was a very interesting reading. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please like and share. And if you're a subscriber, well, thank you so much. I love all my subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber, you need to subscribe. Look at this great reading. I know you want to see more, so just subscribe. And remember to click the notification bell so you won't miss another reading. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today. And I will probably see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.